I mean, for 1080p, like if you're going for 4K resolution or whatever, it's I don't know what the new connector is called. I can't remember off the top of my head, but.
All right, so we're back, and yeah, I had the fun little thing there where I had the Skype thing actually still open to the chat side, and it's done. Okay, fixed. Yay. Okay, so we left off. We're back now from our little bit of a break that we had to give these guys some time to plan how to get away from the horrible pilots of the wall bottom, captained by Catherine Zalguiz. Zalguiz. And yeah, so she's determined that you guys really don't have anything but the ship. So the ship is the one thing that, you can tell by the way the conversation's been going. We don't have credits. We don't have this. All we have is our ship. We're here to salvage this thing. So what is your plan?
I still have the same plan.
Okay.
One question. When we were rolling attack, what's the skill check for?
To see if you're able to hit them. It's essentially you're using the targeting computer, is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she use the speed of the ship on that as well, or no?
No.
Oh, you did.
Nope.
I'm confused on that point.
No, the only things that the speed of the ship are used. So for people that are joining in on us here for our comeback, we've been doing the ship combat as described in the Stars Without Numbers, and it's a little bit of a wonky system. The only things that you ever utilize the ship's speed in would be evading combat.
Wash your hands.
Also, when you're washing your hands, you use your ship speed. You then use it for the lamprey lock, and I think that's it, actually, because I don't think you use it in the remora lock.
Oh, it's a friendly thing.
Yeah. And you don't use
well,
it
you use it to evade.
Yeah, evading and lamprey lock is what the ship speed plays into. And I guess we'll have to figure something else out. Like maybe use that to determine like tie breaks or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so essentially that's all that it's used for as far as the mechanics of the vanilla game is what it's used for. Oh my goodness.
And this whole meta-dimensional phase thing I'm so shaky on.
It seems like you always...
If you're on the same phase, you're good. If you're not on the same phase, you're at a disadvantage.
Well,
it seems like you want to be on a higher phase.
Yeah, you want to be on a higher phase. I mean, it makes it harder for either party to hit you, regardless of the phase that you're on. So if you're at a higher phase, it's harder for you to hit the other individual as it's harder for them to hit you, is what it is.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like if you're on a lower phase, then you fire first.
No.
No?
No.
I was determined...
you fire at the same time.
All fire in the phase determined in step 1. All fire in the phase determined in step 1. So, phase 0, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
So, okay, fire weapons. Weapons on a ship may be targeted at different targets, but all fire in the phase determined in step 1.
Well, here's an example here. Let's just check this out. That's not the point. Let's get back to the game. We'll figure this out later.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, say, what is your plan?
I told you what I want to do.
Guess we'll keep Shiro in the fight.
Here's an interesting thing. If you have 2 gunners, you can fire more than one weapon.
Oh.
But the only other weapon we have is a sand thrower.
Well, what's wrong with that?
It makes it more difficult for them to hit.
As it would make it more difficult for you guys.
It makes it difficult for us to hit, yeah.
Take that.
We want to use the sand thrower if we're going to run away.
Why?
Because it makes it harder. I mean, because it's a defensive weapon at that point.
Yeah, it's like pocket sand.
I mean, it still does damage, or it doesn't, I guess.
It doesn't to ships larger than, I think, shuttle class is what that does the damage for.
Sandthrower, I'm looking at this example. Sandthrower rolls a 16. Patrol boat has an armor class of 6, so the total is 16, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. The pirate ship takes 8 points of damage, less 5 for its armor. So, Sandthrowers do damage.
And which one are you looking at? Which?
This example, Starship Combat.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Are you in the book?
Second column, about halfway down, page 69.
Page 69.
68.
Okay.
Oh, 68, 69. Yeah, 68.
Okay, so.
Paragraph starts.
What kind of ship are they shooting at?
The Hansard shoots its 2 weapons.
The Hansard shoots its 2 weapons. Okay. So, what type of ship is the pirate ship?
It says patrol boat.
That's why, because it's a patrol boat. It's a little ship.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a flak weapon. So, if you go up to where it talks about spaceship fittings, weapons, starship weapons. So, if you look at what it says for the sand thrower, it has flak. So, these weapons launch vast numbers of small energy discharges or projectiles while they do normal damage to they do normal damage to larger fighter class hulls or exceptional. Okay, so it still will do damage. Okay, guess that was from me in a previous game that I was in where I was a player and flak weapons didn't actually hurt the bigger ships. It just was used as a defensive. So yes, apparently it can. Let me look up the
I'm all for beating the hell out of these pirates.
Yeah.
Man. Let's do this, team.
Yeah, give me one second. Let me
Sweet.
double check something here with the sand thrower. So it's just flak, D4, sand thrower.
If we can't beat him, I'm pretty sure I can run away.
So dense particulate matter. Sand throwers are highly effective against lightly armored fighters. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can shoot the sand thrower at stuff at ships and it'll still do damage. So yeah.
Well, that means they're going to start shooting theirs at us, or theirs at us too. All right, so what's the verdict here, guys? Let's make a vote. Let's get this rolling.
Santo's in his room working on something.
Okay, 1 abstain. Who else?
Fight. Of course.
Fight.
Wadon is willing to do whatever is necessary to keep his hide intact.
All right. Well,
Your hide will be fine. I'm sure.
hang in there. Strap in.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, if that means manning an additional weapon, he is all for it.
Why don't we get on that additional weapon? Unless you have gunnery skill.
Wadon does not have gunnery skill.
Is
Yeah,
your
why
gun?
don't you just
Right.
let's just give it 3
But
topics.
how's
Give
your
on a
intelligence?
+1.
How's your intelligence though?
Yeah, it's intelligence. Gunnery.
Wadon has intelligence.
Of
14 modifier +1.
Let me see something here. Wadon. So you have persuade. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are gonna fight. Yes? Okay. So there's that stuff there. So what is their armor that they currently have? Because I think that was also one of the things with the flag. So there's that. I think they have the same as you guys. Yeah, pretty much. It's the exact same ship almost. Okay, so we're going back into combat there. So which phase? So we're gonna do the phase. So on the count of 3, Steve. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. I mean, I see no point in doing 0. There seems to be no advantage to it. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is the maneuver that you're going to be doing?
So okay, if I'm in a higher phase than him, I'm not at disadvantage to hit, right? Or I am.
We're both at disadvantage to hit. We each need to then roll a d6.
All right.
If we
Well,
roll a
that's very
d6 and
lucky.
it's greater than 1, then each one will miss automatically.
All right. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll lamprey lock you.
Okay. Okay, so it's d6. I gotta add that, so I got a 9 that time, so you're gonna fucking own because you're pilot extraordinaire. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. Okay. So, and they were. So there's that. So you definitely beat them by more than 3 again. So you get the same benefit of their phase. So there's nothing else that goes on with that. So now we go into the fire weapon side of things here. So go ahead and roll your combat gunneries. Just see, they only have 1 gunner though, is the thing. So he's definitely gonna be able to make an attack.
All right, I'm on. I assume Wadon is given a +1 to on.
No, Wadon is on the sand thrower. Or I'm sorry.
Okay, is on giving a +1 to Wadon?
Yep. He has +1 in his intelligence, which is more than I have.
Okay.
Okay, so you're able to make an attack from whichever one you. So you have the.
Because we're manning all the weapons. Because Shiro is piloting, Wadon's on the sand thrower, and On is on the multifocal laser, right?
No, I'm on the laser.
I'm just assisting.
Okay, understood.
All right, so now I roll a d20 plus whatever.
Yep. D20 plus their AC, which is 6, plus your effective skills. Okay, so you're definitely going to hit them with whatever you have control of. They're also going to hit you.
Ooh, jeez.
With
Did Wadon hit or no?
He hasn't rolled yet.
Nope.
Wadon,
Oh,
you
there
need
we
to
go.
roll your effective your gunnery skill to see if you're able to make the hit. It doesn't matter right now because you didn't hit there, but you did not beat a 20. It's okay. I mean, you didn't. Yeah, you're not going to hit him anyway.
Okay. I just want to make sure I know what I'm up to.
Yeah, you would have been able to though.
Okay.
So then there's that. So then they're going to attack. So Steve, whatever you're firing, you can go ahead and fire. And
Okay. Damage 1d4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're just gonna fire their laser as well. And they are also going to score 2, so you've taken 3 damage. They've taken 2.
Well, wait a minute. I have 2 armor, so that's no damage, right?
It's armor piercing 20.
Ooh, snap.
Yeah. So you've taken 3 damage.
In total.
In total, because they hit you for 1 earlier, remember?
Yep.
Okay. And then we start back over. They're just going to maintain being locked onto you. I think over the comms, Katarina's going to say, we could just do this in person a lot easier. I'm sure you'll die faster, too. And then...
Oh, I would love to do it in person.
Well, hang on. In order to maintain a lamprey lock, they have to make another ability check. Or another piloting roll.
They're just going to stay locked. They don't care anymore.
No, you can't stay locked. You have to make a check each turn.
Okay, yeah. We'll make that check.
Do I make the check too?
Yes, you do.
So I got a 12.
Or make a test. I'm sorry.
Yeah, an opposed test, an opposed piloting test. I mean, they're probably going to stay locked on because Shiro is an amazing pilot and your ship is much faster. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So they fail, and they also take a -4. I'm sorry. The defender gains +4 on all hit rolls against the enactor for a round. So both the multifocal laser and the sand thrower gain a +4 on hit rolls.
Yep, to attack rolls.
Yes.
So we get, oh shit. Okay, so we get a +4?
Yes, we do.
Dope.
On the D21, right?
Yeah, on the D20 roll.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we're rolling gunnery?
So yeah, yep, because because lamprey lock is just continuing. So gunnery rolls, they're still gonna be able to attack. Shido's gonna be able to make his shot.
Okay, and then D20?
Mm-hmm.
This is the +4 on this one, right?
Yeah, you have a +4. So they miss. Okay, so yeah, you're able to hit them this time.
Awesome.
So go ahead and roll your D4 for 1.
Take it.
So you've each
Yep.
taken.
Well,
3
we're
damage.
even now.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna sand thrower.
Yep.
So gunnery.
Assisted.
Okay.
Yes.
And
So +1.
And then on how exactly? I just want to know how you're assisting. That's
Oh boy.
Shoulder rub.
Wow. Save your own hide here, man.
Save your
That's
own
probably a
hide.
better idea.
Okay. So yeah.
So int gunnery.
You get a +1.
No. It's a D20 and 20 plus.
No, he's got to. So it's what it is. You have to check the targeting computer first.
Okay.
Is what it is. So he's able to the targeting computer sinks in. So now he can make the attack roll. So it's the +4 in there.
What's the target number on the targeting computer?
A 7.
Easy on that. Okay.
A 7. Okay, so you are able to hit him again.
All right.
So you have the sand thrower.
So that gives them a -4. It gives us both a -4.
You have a +4 this time.
Running with the sand.
Right.
So it'll be a D20 +4 +6 +1 for your intelligence plus your gunnery.
Yeah. Well,
What's the-
it hits. It hits because he
Yeah.
rolled a 16 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna hit.
So that's a hit. I'm rolling for damage right now.
Oh yeah, you
So
should have
it's-
had more pluses in that, but yeah, you hit.
Yeah, I'm
regardless.
sorry. So 6 damage from
So
the sand
6
thrower.
damage on the sand thrower. So they are now have taken 9 damage. Shit. Okay.
Well, it's now there's no AP on that.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
So-
There is no
No,
AP,
Two
so-
armor.
It's AP 10.
Oh,
I'm
flat?
sorry. No.
No,
No, it's not.
no,
I
it's not.
apologize. I
I
was
was
reading
like,
the wrong.
No, it's okay. Let me see here. Their armor is 2. Yes.
So they take 4.
So they took 4 damage there. So
Oh,
they're actually 2, 4. They're at 6, 7 is where they're at, and they have that many hit points, right? Yeah. So they're looking not great. Yeah, I say, yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, yeah, because with the roll that I had you do for me, Santa, it'll take 6 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be a minute.
Okay.
'Cause all this happens pretty quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and determine which particle of space you're going to be in. So on the
No. So lamprey rock.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lamprey lock still. Sorry.
Lock.
So, for what it's worth, yeah. Okay, I'm still locked. I bet. Oh yeah, still locked. You still get a +4. Okay. So.
Nope. Well, that balances out because we have a -4 from the sand, right? But they have a -4 total, right? Because the sand is in play now.
Yeah, but they're gonna switch over to their sand thrower now since you just shot yours.
Well, what I'm saying is we just shot our sand thrower, so that gives us both a -4, right?
For the laser weapon, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the
you're just shooting more particles at each other. Yeah, is what it is. So.
All right.
And putting more particles in space, it's not gonna do much else. So, here comes their gunnery roll, which he's gonna be able to attack. Which he has the +6, +1, +1. He misses. Shiro, you're able to shoot with the. You have a lock on still with the laser, but you're gonna have a -4 along with your +4, so it's a 0.
Yeah, I just rolled. It's a 12, but succeeds, right? So I can shoot.
It'd be 6 +1 +1.
Oh, D20 plus, gotcha.
Yeah, D20 +6, which is their AC, plus your intelligence, plus your gunnery skill. Yeah, you hit them. So go ahead and do your extra. So you do another 3. Ugh, they don't like that. They need more gunners on this pirate ship. Okay. And then Wadon.
Okay. So gunnery, assisted, intelligence.
Okay, you're locked
This is
on.
11.
Yep, you're locked on. Go ahead and make your attack roll, and you still have a
20.
+4. +4, +6,
+4, plus
+1
6,
for
plus
your
intelligence.
plus whatever your gunnery skill is, which I believe is a 0.
It's -1.
It's a -1. Okay.
Yeah.
So essentially, then, so you miss.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just another big spray of silicate and particles go shooting off into space.
Did my best.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Let's
Okay.
see.
Does Santo come back now?
We'll say after this round you can come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm firing to disable.
Okay. Okay. That works. They won't be.
No, that's fine.
Okay. So.
Okay. So.
See if we can get away from this stupid lamprey lock. Nope. Don't even. I mean, yeah, because I don't think you can roll lower than a 6 even. With your piloting.
Whew.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm super locked.
You can't roll lower than a 6. So if I roll, so let's see, what is the lowest thing you can possibly roll? Would be 8, 9, 10. So if I don't roll anything higher than a 10, you don't even need to roll your roll there, Steve. Okay, so there's that.
A 13 plus is important because it grants us that bonus to hit.
Yeah, but still, I can't roll anything high. I mean, he can't roll anything lower than a 10. So if I roll a 6, chances are he's going to roll higher than that. So if since I rolled a 6, he didn't even need to roll because he still would have beat it by 3 or higher.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So combat. The thing these guys actually have a chance with. Okay, he's going to be able to hit you. All right. So here's his attack. He hits you with the sand thrower. And the sand thrower... where is it? There it is. It's going to do 2d4. 2d4. And you have 2 armor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So you take 3 damage from that.
That was a 2 off? Okay.
Yeah, that's with the 2 off.
Or are they firing to disable?
No.
Did you say?
No,
No.
they're not,
Sorry.
they're not
No, that
firing
was
to
Steve.
disable.
That was
Steve
Steve.
is
I'm sorry.
going to fire to disable, which
Okay.
is what the whole maneuver of everything is. So everyone's
I
firing.
apologize. I apologize.
How many
So-
times have they fired the sensor? There is an ammo to it.
Yeah, there is. How much ammo does the sand thrower have?
50.
I guess they
50.
haven't fired it 50 times.
No.
This is the first time they've actually fired it, really, or the second time they fired it. Yeah.
So take 2 damage
Okay.
from that.
So they're taking that much damage. Okay.
All right, we're done. Finish them off.
All right, let's see what happens.
Wait, what? Not 2 damage, 4?
No. you're
So
firing
I'm
to disable.
firing to disable, so it's half damage.
Yep.
Oh,
If I'm able to bring them to 0, then the ship is disabled without exploding.
Okay. And Wadon, you're able
Okay.
to make the thing.
You're at a +4, remember? Oh, +5 with on.
Yeah, you have a +4 to hit and +1 because On is helping you out. So
Oh.
even
Dog.
still, yeah, even
No,
with
not even
their-
close.
Even with their AC of 6 and your intelligence, I don't believe you hit because of
Oh, the AC. I'm
momentum.
sorry, I forgot to have
Yeah,
that.
it'd be +11, which still is
Yeah,
not a hit.
Wadon is not. He's not eminently qualified for firing sandthrowers. That's
yeah.
not where his education has been centered,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay, so then Shiro, you're able to come up at this point. While that's happening, she is going to you get the ping that she's sending out a call is what's happening here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's blow her ass up then. I was just going to disable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Santo is entering the bridge. I assume he's got something to say or do.
No, I'm just gonna help you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I
I'm just
thought you
gonna.
had a big surprise.
No, well,
Like,
I do.
Carry a missile launcher.
I do. No, it's fine. No, I'm just gonna do the standard like. I don't know, just helping you a little bit, fine tuning.
Just over there
Okay.
doing computer stuff.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Let's see.
Press some buttons, make it happen.
But Don, have you been keeping track? Like, they got to be close, right?
I mean, kind of, a little bit.
I mean, well, they just sent out a distress signal, so they've got to be getting close. I say, like, we teach them a lesson, but let's not make any enemies. Or try not to.
Let's not make any enemies. Yes. Let's not piss
right.
off.
After
Let's not make
Yeah,
enemies of these
yeah.
pirates.
Hey, look, the pirates, live by the sword, die by the sword. But, if they avoid destroying the ship,
Mm-hmm.
that they're not going to have a blood debt against us, right? I mean, that's sort of the way I'm thinking.
Okay, I understand your train of thought on that. So they're gonna try and get out of this lamprey lock.
Okay, good luck.
So they probably don't, since I rolled a 1 and a 2, is my bet. Oh yeah, that's what I rolled. So let's see how bad you beat me. You only beat me by 4 that time.
Good enough.
So you guys still have a +4. So then they're gonna see if they can hit you. Oh, they can't this time. There's too much particles in the way. Maybe that last hit hit one of their aiming apparatus. So they are unable to make an attack this round even. Shiro, are you still attacking to disable or are you attacking full on?
I'm attacking to disable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do it up. You miss.
Miss.
Yeah. All right. And then Wadon, let's see if your computer is able to lock on.
Let's see if that computer is able to lock on.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your attack with the sand thrower.
We're done.
You
There
were
you
able
go.
to hit with the sand thrower. Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
your
baby.
2d4 minus 2. Okay, so you do 2 damage.
1
Alright.
damage.
Do you not put the 2? You put the minus 2 in there.
No, it's
Oh,
1
sorry,
damage.
Yeah, 1 damage because to disable. Yeah, so they took 13. Okay. Ooh, okie dokie, artichoke. So yeah, I guess.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to say to Santo, scan for any other ships in the area.
Okay.
Like, if there's
Yeah,
any
I-
other ships
I,
closing in, we need to know about it.
Do you want me to do a
Computers.
cursory scan or a deep scan?
Well, I'm pretty sure they know we're here, so I don't think it really matters. I think it's more important that we find them.
I'll do a thorough scan.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah. Go ahead and do your computer roll there.
Boy, I'm not good at computers.
Yeah, your reroll.
Do you
Yeah,
wanna-
I'm gonna use it.
Gonna
Let
use
me
your
know.
reroll? Okay. Go ahead and do it up. Okay, 8. So you're able to tell that there are other ships that are, farther away. They're about an hour out is what they are.
Perfect. All right.
You can also pick up high amounts of radiation leaking out of the wall bottom. There's high amounts of radiation out in space right now that's emanating from your signature, essentially, because the wall bottom is locked on with you.
Okay. I'm not sure I know what that means, but all right.
Like they're leaking radiation, is what you said?
They're leaking a lot of radiation right now.
So they're that badly damaged.
I'm going to.
Still have comms.
Wait, why would you not have comms?
Yeah, you guys still have comms.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna let Santo know real quick that they're leaking radiation. I don't know. That could mean that they're about to blow up or something. I don't know. We might want to stay away from them.
Does Wadon still have comms with the wall bottom?
Yep, you still have comms with the wall bottom.
All right, so what's up? You learned your lesson? Easy prey? Hard prey? What's the deal?
Yeah, so from the wall bottom, you come back and you hear the klaxons overhead, and it's like, just cussing in Russian, a lot of cussing, lots of it. We get the subtitles. It's just like the character line is all we see, and she's just like, well, there's good news for you and the bad news. The good news is you're winning this fight. The bad news is our core. It's not doing so great. Also, we have friends on the way. I'm sure you noticed from that last ping you did.
They're about an hour out.
Yeah. But they know who you are. Got to vent some of this bad air out of here. There's a lot of smoke.
So call them off and we'll help you. Or don't call them off and we won't help you.
Huh. And what help would you give? You take us directly back to civilization to bring us in? Collect small bounty that we are worth?
All we want is what we came here for. And to be unmolested.
All we wanted was your ship. But apparently...
That's a little
well, you can't have it.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a higher ask than what we came here for. So, yes or no? Would you like to be helped or to not be helped?
Well, let's see. Would you rather die of cancer or die to a gunshot wound? I guess is the number one question here. I guess in that grand scheme of things, I guess I'll choose the gunshot.
Where I come from, we can cure cancer. So,
so yes, you can cure cancer, but leukemia is still a thing.
Oh, leukemia is cancer.
Yeah, but it's still like very difficult to cure. It's not Star Trek technology. It's like, oh, here.
Man, I did all those 5Ks for nothing, it seems like.
It's that weird alien like culture.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I guess you've answered my question. All right.
Matt, I think she said yes.
Yeah.
Right? Said yes. She wants help. She wants help.
Yeah.
I think
She'd rather die from like a military tribunal getting shot in the head than dying out in the middle of space because of cancer.
Oh,
so,
I thought she was threatening me. All right.
No, that she's willing to turn herself in, but she's not. Yeah, she's not going to turn off her lackeys.
We're not
coming
cops.
up.
I'll look at Wadana. We're not cops. I don't care. I just, I've got a job to do here.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's willing to surrender her and her crew, as long as you'll take them. The terms that she'll come up with. What are your terms for her conditional surrender?
Well, we have hull damage, sir.
Or is it an unconditional?
We'll need to have that paid.
Okay. You will pay for the damage you inflicted on our ship out of any booty you may have acquired, less legal fees.
Yeah,
You will leave all weapons. You will leave all weapons on your ship, and you will be prisoners on our ship until such time as we can transfer you to the proper authorities.
I'm certain any bounty you bring in will be able to repair your ship. Fine, we'll leave weapons. We'll leave our weapons on the board.
Okay. What? You never told me your full name.
Catherine Zelguis.
That's only your given. I assume your given name, or perhaps a nickname, and your family name.
So,
What is your full name?
That is her full name. Yeah.
Okay. During this time, Don will explain the full name, which is maybe only a Kunis station affectation at this time.
Yeah.
But he'll explain that Ritu Kunisa means that he grew up.
She doesn't care. Like,
From
as soon
the
as you
star
start
of
going
Ritu?
into this, she turns off the comm. and she comes back on, and if you're still talking, he's like, "All right, we're ready to come onto your ship. We have no weapons left. If you want to scan us, you can."
All right, internal ship comms. You trust these guys?
Nope.
No.
Let them in through the cargo bay.
Contain them to the cargo bay.
Yeah, open up the car. Let them come in through the cargo bay.
Okay, that's 1 for let them live and 3 for vaporize these bitches.
Wait, what? No.
How'd you get that vote? I got 2 for let him into the cargo bay. Whatever Wadon wants. What is On's ulterior motive or plan?
Wadon was lying.
Oh, you're not gonna let them live?
He is mortally afraid of these pirates.
How are they going to get to our ship? Are they just going to?
I mean, you have a lamprey lock, so essentially you're locked on. Like your ship, like you and their ship are like locked onto each other. Essentially, is what it is.
It's like drafting in NASCAR, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm in their slipstream.
Yeah. Is essentially what's going on there. So basically, you guys are just gonna like meet up, and you're gonna connect airlock points that are gonna be at the cargo bay. Is what it seems like is what's gonna happen. And you can do a transfer point from ship to ship through that airlock system.
All right.
That sounds good enough.
We'll take us some prisoners then. All right, get down here.
Sweet.
I just, I just want to do the job that I was hired to do. I don't care about these prisoners.
Well, it seems like a bunch of ships on our ass if we attempt to do the job we were hired to do.
Why?
While in the meantime, we can get a nice fat bounty for turning in these pirates. So you can either have nothing and possibly getting blown up by like 4+. I mean, however many ships Santo detected at once.
We were hired to do this job. This is why we're here, to do this job.
Okay.
This is the job that needs to be done.
Well, the job is get blown the fuck up. Are you still cool with that?
How do you figure?
How are we supposed to fight?
We've got an hour
ships?
on these fools.
It's gonna take me more than an hour to
More than an hour to salvage the ship, buddy.
It's gonna take me more than an hour to get that out of there. I can guarantee you that.
No, then we harry and evade and perhaps barter with the sausages that we have.
That seems like a terrible idea. We have a nice bounty.
Why?
Okay, We're gonna
I
park
mean,
our
if they were
ship.
members of your crew, wouldn't you want them back?
They're pirates.
They're pirates,
So?
They could
So-
be
What does
tight
it
knit
mean?
group.
so they can disable us, which they have been doing. Salvage our ship, kill us, take their crew back, and
We
then
can always
continue
come back to
their
this.
business. We can always yep, if we even want to. We have a nice payday right now. We can live, or we can try to do the cool thing and salvage the battleship, battlecruiser, and then go back, get blown up in the process. 99% probable, using my precognitive powers.
Yeah, I say, how far out can you look with your precog ability, Wadon?
10 minutes
He
into the
probably
future.
hasn't.
No,
probably
Wadon
hasn't
has
worked out
used
with
up both uses of his powers. He's just bluffing at this point.
Oh, okay.
We can stay here with these. We can blow these guys up. Try to salvage the ship. The other ships come for us. Fuck us up. We die. Or B.
Why have you no faith in your own skills?
4 against 1.
This is a fine ship.
4 against 1.
It will do the job.
4 against 1.
4 against 1 an hour away. We have plenty of time.
An hour is not plenty of time in space salvage, right, Santo? Am I right?
I can fly 17 rings around every one of those ships within an hour.
Santo, am I right? An hour is no time.
Here's the thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. We were gonna do this salvaging job. I've never done anything like this before. So that's why I was gonna have you guys be a safe distance away, and then I would give you the okay if we're not gonna blow up, and then you'd come and get me, and then everything would be fine. And then if it didn't work,
I
then
mean,
you
I'm
guys
just
would be
showing. I'm just showing Wadon's spreadsheets. Like, look. I mean, I've targeted these separate systems here for salvage. They've already been marked. I can't delete them. They're in red. I can't.
So that means that if you guys come back, then you know where to go. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Wadon does not give a shit about spreadsheets. He's not that type of guy.
Wadon is a numbers man.
Yeah, his decisions are more based off of appeals to emotion, and it seems like that based on his emotional thinking, that the Dark Sky is in a good position now to turn in these pirates, get a nice bounty, comparable or possibly more to the salvage reward.
I'm going
Seems
to
like
give.
Wadon
Take it out
has
alive.
no faith in his abilities.
I'm
or
going
his
to
crew's
give
abilities.
on my laser pistol that I have converted into a stun gun.
Wadon is going to drop it in horror.
No. I'm going to give it on, not Wadon.
Oh, on. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to give it to
Laser
on, and I'm going to look at her, and I'm going to be like, "This is a stun gun now."
Okay.
Well, sort of. It's got like a battery sticking out of the end. You've got to take one lead and stick it on the end of the battery to make it work.
I'm not saying that it won't kill someone by accident.
Okay.
Funny.
Well, like I said, Zero is just he's producing reams and reams of spreadsheets telling you why this isn't possible. That he's taking you down the rabbit hole. So
I'm sure. All right. Wadon is going to switch tacks and ask Shiro to calculate the relative odds, the cost-benefit analysis of the current situation, confident in the fact that Shiro will eventually agree with Wadon.
again, I don't care about these pirates. I don't care if they see justice. All I care is that they leave us alone.
They're not going to leave us alone.
Certainly they will.
Okay. So I think while this conversation is going to be happening here, you get the notification that the wall bottom is wishing to merge airlock systems from the computer. It's like wall
At the
bottom
cargo bay.
requesting entry at the cargo bay.
Okay.
Just,
Every
No.
time.
just to, like
Every
cut the
time.
tension, just to cut the tension in battle. Sexy computer voice comes on.
So I agree to the attaching of airlocks.
I'm gonna tell Wadon about an old Japanese fable about a wolf that learned not to attack hornets.
Just let me know when their airlock door is opened so I can open ours.
I mean, yeah, the connections. Yeah, I mean, they're waiting for you guys to approve the connection point, is what it is.
Okay, I approve the connection.
Okay.
Wadon thinks that in this case we're the wolf and they're the hornets.
So
Okay.
yeah,
What?
they go in and they
Are-
approve for the connection point as well. So we see through the camera that's in the bridge, the portal, the airlock opens up, and we see four men walk through, and then we see a woman walk through.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh.
When are they all walking through?
Right after the airlock opens up, you approved it. So
I press the button.
yeah, you press the button to approve it. So the airlock, like your side opens up, and then
Yes, it's yeah. I also press the other button. Q.
Which other button?
You know, related to the thing that I was working on.
Oh, I guess I missed that while you were working. Here, 1 second. 1 second. So
It's just aimed right there.
okay, so you're aiming it at that.
Yep, just like as soon as it
Fantastic.
opens up, phew,
Okay.
right in.
Okay, so what I want you to do for me then. So you have that. Make a computers test. This will determine.
Oh, his bane.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
I know. It's what you got, man. You got a computer. Everything's attached
When did I
to the
re-roll
computer.
last?
With this hour, you don't have it, unfortunately. Okay.
Computers, the new perception.
Yeah. Computers is the perception in this game. It gets used so much.
The only person who knows about this is On, so can she help me?
How?
I think how would On be able to help you?
I need you to figure out how to help me, On.
I mean,
very
are you,
important.
Are you trained in computers, On?
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. So she really can't help you out too terribly much. Like the main reason that
I'm
Santo
sorry.
was able to help out was because he
You
was
can,
able to, like he's charismatic, but
Okay.
She can tell you to turn it off and turn it back on again.
yeah, exactly.
Um.
Okay.
So just I'm gonna press the button, Q.
Yeah.
So real quick. Well, actually no, because that would ruin the surprise.
So
7.
7. So yeah, that's a
not
qualified
bad.
success. That's a qualified
It's a qualified
success.
success.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the damage that this would do.
Okay. Where did I put it?
So
Ooh.
this is like right after the doors open. So we
Ooh.
see the couple people walk in. We see a couple of the guys walk in. They don't have their weapons or anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay.
Holy poop.
Okay, so
No.
so inside the ship, we feel and we hear this explosion. So we see like the bridge, like there's a vibration that goes through the ship. I have a question about the cargo bay. Is the door that leads to the rest of the ship open or closed?
Oh, it'd be closed. I closed it when I came back up.
You closed it when you came back up?
Yeah, I would. Knowing that I remotely rigged a rocket launcher facing out the cargo bay door, yes, I would close the door.
Okay. Okay, because so what happens is you shoot the rocket launcher, it explodes, it instantly just vaporizes 3 of the 4 guys that were in the tunnel. It also rips a hole through basically the neoprene thing that the airlock system like goes through, and we see the exterior of the ship. We see the explosion, and all of it gets sucked out, and the airlock, the cargo bay just instantly goes quiet, just dead silence, because it's exposed to the outer edges of space, and you can't close the other side. You can't close the airlock now, so the cargo bay is completely useless to you now, without someone going out and fixing it. But the only way to go
I
out
can fix it.
is to go through the airlock system that's on another part of the ship. But yeah, so we see that, and we see the exterior pull out, and we see this little like we see 5 bodies just get sucked out. Actually, 2 bodies and 5 dismembered bird corpse pieces get sucked out into space, and we see this woman just cartwheeling through, and she's just dead. Is what's going to happen to her.
What is wrong with you?
And we see the wall bottom like spin sideways as it rips open on the airlock piece. It bumps into your ship. You feel the boom. You know, everyone does their like Star Trek
piloting check.
Their Star Trek bump. I mean, it doesn't do any damage. It just hits it. Like it's all very quick. It's because of how it's like the force of the explosion did it in a 0G environment, and we see the thing rip off and just drift towards the Titan Uranus. Is what happens there.
So now we get nothing.
No,
You're cleaning that up.
Oh, I can clean it up. I just gotta patch a hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna patch a hole and fix an electrical board.
Don't ever use explosives on my ship.
I'm already putting the vac suit on.
I think the Darksky with that probably took at least 2 points of damage of actual hull damage though.
Yeah, that's
from
fine.
the explosion.
That's coming out of your cut.
Yeah.
And then
Listen, I agree, but our ship.
Huh?
I said I agree with Shiro, but our ship.
Yeah.
Instead of my ship.
So yeah, you guys
my
now have
responsibility, my ship.
Yeah. So what is the next step? You effectively spaced the pirates. You did not get murdified. There is a hostile group of small ships coming towards you, or a hostile group of ships, I guess, coming towards you. It'll be about another, I don't know, we'll say 50 minutes until they get there.
I'm just gonna put on my vac suit.
What was the goal there? What were you hoping to accomplish?
I'm just already walking.
He's already
with my toolbox. I'm like, that felt so good. Like it was just like there's like he's just so amped. This little man, this very short, like jockey-sized man is just like so happy, and he's like skipping with his vac suit on and his boxes, his toolbox.
Okay, so what is the plan for you guys? Are you guys sticking around, or are you GTFOing? Your bargaining ship has gone bye-bye. If you had one at all.
The other ship is destroyed. It's gone.
It's drifting towards the Titan is what it's doing. It's being pulled towards the heaviest big gravity thing after it got ripped off, after the airlock system got destroyed and ripped towards you guys. I
was hoping perhaps at least we can salvage that ship. Apparently, you just have nothing.
But by this time, I recommend overcome. Like you probably want to get away from their ship, because that's a real bad core leak on that ship.
Don't tell me how to fly. I won't tell you how to blow shit up.
Just saying, you might want to not approach that ship.
Meanwhile, in the dark sky, like the computer's like, there's been an explosion in the cargo bay.
There has
been an explosion.
Yeah. There has.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know.
There's been a big explosion in the cargo bay.
Such a big explosion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for real, what the fuck, man?
All right, yeah. Sure, it's just he has locked the bridge from everyone.
Yeah.
And I've got an open comm line. I'm awaiting instructions. I'm not happy with the situation.
So, from where you guys are at right now, you can make an effective jump back to Panope. You can go to Banderas, or you can go to what is that one? Altids? Yeah, Alphids is where you can also get to.
Okay. Q, is there any chance that we may be able to get the piece of the hull that's painted with the name, or a black box, or anything like that off of the pirate ship at all?
If you can get to it, you can probably get those things. How
long would that take?
Probably 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. So it'd leave you, if everything goes according to plan.
Shiro?
Well, we do have some equipment.
I already got my vac suit
got
on.
a grapnel launcher.
Yeah.
And rope.
All right, let's try to make the best of this. Let's see if we can get some kind of proof, like the equivalent of chopping off the enemy leader's head, is what Wadon is thinking of.
Yeah.
He's read like some fantasy novels. He gets, he understands this. Let's see what we can do here. What tests might we have to make in order to accomplish this goal?
So, in order to get everything squared up quickly, you're going to need to put your exosuits on.
Okay.
So I'll need, unless you're trained in exosuit, to put it on quickly, I need an exosuit test. Yeah, so let me see here. Wadon, I don't believe... Yeah, you're not trained in exosuit, so I need you to make an exosuit test to put it on quickly.
What attribute?
It'd be dexterity, yeah. Because it's kind of they're kind of bulky things. On, if you're wanting to put yours on, I'll need one from you as well.
Yep.
How many people might we need?
Say, how many people are going out?
Well,
can I perhaps, I am trained in exosuit. I can come. If you need me, but I might be more help here. I was wondering, perhaps I could maneuver the ship close, very close.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely maneuver the ship in if you want to do that.
I mean, I think that might be a better use of my skills. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so unassisted exosuit.
Yep, unassisted. You got a 9, On got an 11. So yeah, you guys are able to get into them in about 5 minutes, which is actually pretty fast for people that are untrained into these exosuits. So let's see, if you had 40 minutes, I'd say you had 40 minutes, so you have 35 minutes then. Let me get a piloting test. Let me get a space piloting vehicle space from you there, Shiro.
I haven't used my reroll yet, have I?
You have not. You still have yours. Okay, 9.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Well, I have to take it if I reroll it.
Yeah, so whatever the new result is, you take it.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, I say 9 is definitely a qualified. It's a pretty good success. So you're able to maneuver in close enough. How are you guys gonna get onto the wall bottom? How are you wanting to do that?
Well, what's going to be the most effective way of bringing in the piece of hull that has the name on it, the black box, piloting computer? What do we want?
The black box or the hard drive that is attached to the computer is probably going to be your best thing to do.
That's what we're looking for then.
Yeah.
Any kind of hull attachment or airlock that looks like it might be close to where we think that it is, or any advice that we may have gotten from Shiro or Santo on its location.
Yeah. Santo, are you going to go with them, or what are you doing?
I'm waiting
For
them to pull up. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah,
it's basically
it's
our
at the
ship.
point,
I know exactly where it's at, so I'm just waiting.
It's at that point that you can you can do that. The problem with it is that their ship they went into their cargo bay and went through. So you don't know the state of the interior of their ship is the main thing. So yeah, you're at the point where you guys can use your grappling hook to basically create a tether line if you can hit it with the onto the other ship to kind of it's like a magnetic grapple, I imagine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So for that,
A heavy weapon? Or?
I'd be a projectile weapon.
You hand it over to On.
And
Projectile. Wadon has 0.
I have a 1.
Okay, go for it. You have the grapple.
Yeah, so would on
Sweet.
they hand the grapple over to you to fire it. So you can
Precisely.
just make a regular attack roll.
Okay, Dex, right?
Yep, it'd be using Dex.
Although I imagine if you have like proficient
7.
light-
Okay, so a 7. That is a qualified success. There's going to be so what happens is you fire it where you kind of where you fire it through though you fire like at the hole is where you see like the airlock point is. You can tether it to the ship to the Darksky. It's not going to be an easy climb into the hole of where it exploded out though. With a 7, like you're able to get there, but it's not going to be the easiest way in. You could detach the magnet and reel it back in and fire again, but you're going to lose some time on it.
We're on crunch time here,
Yeah, I
guys.
say crunch time
Right.
is a thing right now, so the clock. Is
I'm
always
gonna
ticking.
start with my tool belt attached to me. I'm gonna start climbing.
Okay,
across
you're just
the
gonna
thing.
keep going. Awesome. Okay.
I kind of like see On's like missile launcher floating in the 0G,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of just push it back towards her.
Oh, did you guys go
And then I
out
keep
through
going.
through the cargo bay?
Through
Or
the hole
something.
that was ripped in the side of the hull, I imagine.
Okay.
Well, it's
Okay.
just a rip in the neoprene connector.
I mean, so there's two. So the only reason I ask is if you open up the door to your cargo bay,
No, that would suck
you're
out
gonna
everything.
vent your atmosphere out into space.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you have a secondary point that's above that's another entrance point that you can utilize. That's not
Well,
a
let's,
cargo
let's
bay.
do
we're
that
doing-
one. Then.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
that then.
that's. I
Yeah.
mean, I kind of figured, but
Definitely
then
not.
I hear him pushing, the rocket launcher out of the way. I was like, wait, what?
We'll have that. Just save that scene.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen later.
Yeah. Portageable. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys start, hand over fisting. I imagine you have. Who has the climbing harness? Because I think only one got purchased. Or are you guys utilizing it?
I mean, it's there if somebody wants to use it. I'm on the ship.
Wadon will use it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wadon, you're the only one that has the harness on, so you're able to clip on. Everybody else is pretty much hand over hand, just climbing through space through the debris field. So you guys are gonna climb. When you get to the hole, I'm gonna need dexterity with exosuit skill to get into the wall bottom.
So it's an exosuit skill with Dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, while they do that, can I try something else?
Yeah.
Based on the signature of the ship, can
Oh.
I determine what kind of class ship it is, and perhaps where the most likely location would be.
Yeah, it's a free merchant. The most likely place where things would have been the cargo hold. For anything they would have had.
Where's the black box?
Oh, for
Really?
the black box? No, that's up on the bridge. It's the main hard drive for the ship itself.
Well,
that records
I'm
everything.
wondering if I can use my knowledge of ship schematics to give them a roadmap to where they're going.
I mean,
I know where it
It'd be
is.
something that you guys would know where it is. It's not something that's like you have to search super hard for it. You're all experienced in space travel, so
Okay.
Never mind then.
yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to make it a little easier for you on that one.
Right on.
Yeah.
Does Wadon get an assist from having the climbing kit or the climbing gear
No.
on the exosuit check, or
No,
no?
what that'll be is if like a piece of cargo that they had in their cargo hold decides to swing in and hit you, you won't have to
Okay.
make a check to hold on to the thing.
Grants a +2 bonus on any climbing skill test.
Yeah. So then, go ahead. So you get in, you start climbing through, and you hear this. Oh God, both of you.
Jeez.
Both of you. Oh, no bueno. So
Oh,
both
boy.
of you guys, as you're climbing in, you hear this ominous rip. As your suit catches like some of the metal shards that are on the side of the ship where it like ripped and rendered itself where the airlock was. Thankfully, your vac suit, it is able to seal itself fairly quickly to where you don't. But if you get, I mean, Wadon, you got a pretty bad rip. But you know, On had that duct tape. You put the duct tape on his suit. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Say if you sustain any more damage to your suits, it's not going to be pretty.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So getting out, it'll be a little easier than getting in because you'll be going against the grain, like with the grain of the explosion as opposed to with it. Yeah.
Right.
So I won't. Yeah. So you guys get in. You see what the remnants of whatever was in the cargo hold, which there's maybe a box or two that's floating around. I mean, you guys can look through that stuff too. You probably have about 20 minutes until the
I'm
other
going
ships
directly
get
to the black box.
there. Okay.
Yeah, Wadon assumes that the bounty is going to be more valuable than anything they might have in storage.
Okay.
Well, how many people would it take to pull the black box out? I guess just probably one,
Just
right?
one,
It's probably
yeah.
designed
Black
for
box is
Yeah.
not very big.
Oh,
You
oh,
can
shit.
buy
I
two
mean-
standard. So
anything that catches Wadon's precisely trained eye for valuable items.
Yeah, I mean, there's different crates all around. You can't tell what's in the crates though. Like they're not marked. There's no manifest.
you guys
Okay.
figure this out. I'll go
Yeah.
get the black.
Alright.
There is some pirate loot that's here, but nothing's marked.
Okay, anything that looks like it could fit through the hole that we have torn in their hull that we came in through.
Okay, most of it then.
Most of it. All right.
It
He'll
was a
just pick
pretty
one at
big
random.
hole.
Yeah, he'll just pick one at random then.
Okay. So let me figure out what you grab here. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me,
My pleasure.
because you grab one. That then you're gonna carry back across the way.
Yeah, I don't feel like ripping my suit anymore.
Oh, that's kind of a weird thing that you found there. Okay. Well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what that is. I'll let you know. That's hilarious.
Giant,
Well,
it's a
I'd
giant
like
cargo container full
Also
of
to grab a
stuffed
loot
bunnies.
crate.
I'll let you know what you found when you get back to the ship.
Get a Spider-Man T-shirt, X-Men comic.
Yeah. On, are you gonna grab a crate as well?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll another D100.
It's a bunch of Stradivarius violins.
Okay, so you roll a
76.
76. Like, okay, let's see what yours is. Okay. That's pretty good, but it's okay. Okay, so that was a 33. That was with a 76. Got it. Okay, so we have our Santo. We have our guy that got us into this conundrum, heading towards.
It wasn't my idea to salvage that ship.
Oh no, it was your idea to blow it. It was your idea to blow it up, though. So we have Santo. Yeah, the other two, you guys. I think Andre muted himself there.
Nope.
I think so.
Tech
You guys,
astronautic.
yeah, you guys are able to pull yourselves back up with these two crates and pull yourselves across the way. Yeah, I'll need a tech astronautic for you to remove the panel where the black box where the hard drive is going to be at. Okay, so yep, you're able to do it, and then you can float yourself back down the way.
I'm gonna take a quick look to see if there was anything up here.
Okay, how long are you
With
wanting
interest.
to? How long do you want to commit to that?
Just like I already have the black box. I'm already at the door,
I mean,
ready to leave.
With a cursory glance, you see nothing. If you want to make a perception check, it'll be like a 2-minute look around, and you'll have about So let's see, the two of them coming back across will take you a little bit longer. You'll have roughly 5 minutes once you get back to the thing, and then crossing over, and then you guys basically have to jet.
I'd like to note at this time that I'm working on ECCM procedures.
Yeah.
I'm working on electronic countermeasures, so we don't get locked down, or try not to get locked down anyway.
You see floating in the corner of the room there, you see a deck of cards that has property of Katrina written across it in English.
Oh yeah, I take that.
That's worth
I
a
grab
fortune.
it and I'm out.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna that'll leave you basically when you get in. I mean, are you still up at your airlock at the Darksky's airlock? So you see Santo come up. Do you just instantly, as soon as he grabs a hold of the thing, do you hit the button to start?
Oh, that'd be cool. But would that make him hit anything?
I mean, it would definitely make him need to make a test to hold on to it because it'll zip it in.
Don't do anything requiring physical activity.
It'll zip him in fast, like
right.
10 meters a second fast.
I look at his frame and just let him climb.
Let me figure it out, okay? I was born this way.
Okay, so you're gonna let him just climb in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb in and then you hit the thing and it zips in 10 meters a second. Essentially, is how fast the sucker flies out and flies back in.
Dude, I would not be able to I would not be able to hold on to that. No one would be able to.
Maybe it's not quite 10 meters. Maybe it's like...
It'd be like, boop, and then I'm just sitting there in space, holding on to nothing.
Maybe it's not 10 meters. I don't know. It's a speed that would have been faster than climbing hand over hand over it again. So... and then a plane goes by.
Right. Space
planes.
I think that's like the sound effect we get when the other ships like start coming in, because you see them, like we see them off in the distance as they start coming in, and you start getting hailed immediately, like where's Katrine? Return her to us, and you can live. We see Santo and On like drop down through the airlock. You get the green light, like airlock portal 2 shut.
What about Wadon?
Wadon, you've been inside. I
Okay,
imagined
cool.
you got inside way soon.
Real fucking fast.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Yeah.
So, Shiro, up in the bridge, you get the all clear that all the airlocks are shut. There's 3 ships that are coming towards you. They're outside of weapons range right now. They've hailed you. They want you to return the previous crew, but then they're going to see very quickly that the other ship is drifting in space.
Yeah.
God damn.
Quick, let's go.
They're out there.
It's a mess. Well, here's the thing. Like, this would be a perfect reason to drill in one direction and then drill again to elude our pursuers.
Yeah.
But since our fuel scoops are broken, we cannot do that.
Yeah. We have one drill that's
So
available to
we
you.
have to drill wherever we're going to go. We have to drill straight to it.
Yep.
And so where's the highest security piece of space that we can go to from where we're at?
The highest one that is nearby, let me let you know. So we're
The fuel
at,
scoop's only useful if there's a star.
or
nearby.
a gas giant.
Yeah.
So
Well,
4-7 is Alphids. Alphids isn't terrible. Let me take a look at some of their stuff here. You would know Alphids is probably not where you want to go though, because they're the highest population place. It has a major shipyard in it though. You know that your closest shipyard is going to be at Alphids or Banderas. You know that much for sure. Let me look at Banderas really quick here. That's 607.
Which one has an aggressive policy towards piracy?
Both of them would.
What about Pinope?
Pinope is
Ultra Fair or something. Banderas.
Yeah, Ultra Fair is at Banderas. They're at Gitania. They're there. They're definitely very much against pirates. They're a TL4.
That could work.
Banderas is also it's where that's at.
All right. Banderas it is. We'll go straight back to where we came from and absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you haven't been to Banderas yet. You were in Pinope is where you came from. Okay, go ahead and give me that navigation, that piloting navigation check. Looking for over a 7. Okay, yep, so this is going to be another successful jump in the history of Shiro Takage. So, that'll be another 5 days in space. So that'll be, let me update some things in my notes here.
How does our ammo for our Santo work? Do we have to reload that? Do we have to buy more?
Yeah, it's part of the monthly maintenance fee. Because that'll replace your.
Well, I'm going to
CO2
assume that we
filter
shot
and
like
all
about
that.
5. I'm going to assume we shot about 5 shots.
I mean, yeah, I think you did about 5.
Yeah.
Spaced them. Took some of the cargo that was left. Retrieved. Black box and Katrine's personal effect. Okay. So yeah, you guys...
crate 33 and crate 76.
Yeah. So I say we have another 5 days in space, or 6 days. Excuse me, 6 days. So that's actually the 21st is what that'll be. So, so another 6 days in space is what we have before us, and in that time frame, you're able to open up your 2 crates that you found. The crate that you found, Wadon, is full of ninja stars.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo, that's... Dude, as soon as that crate comes open, Santa's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, the crate you have is chock full of like collector's edition like ninja stars that are like done up. It's like from a TV show is what it is. It's like yeah is what they
Hell
are.
Yeah.
They are
All
real.
right.
They are real weapons. There are here. Let me let you know how many there are here.
5P100.
Are there any really rare ones? Yeah, maybe we'll
So there's
cash in somehow.
There's 250 of these ninja stars that
We
are in
put
here.
them in the
How
sand
much?
thrower.
How many?
250.
Yeah.
Gee.
We'll put 'em
Is
in
there
the
any
sand
like
thrower.
signed and numbered?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they each have a number on them. The numbering starts at like the number 1 sequence that you find. Like you open up the first box that's in there because it's like all like individualized boxes of like 5 ninja stars per box.
They're packed in grease.
Yeah. Yeah, you open it up and like it has like the certificate of authenticity, like official, replica ninja star, that has the
Is
warning
it from
thing.
Naruto?
From the Franklin Mint or Ninja Star Proof.
Exactly. The Franklin Mint now does ninja stars. So it has the ninja stars in it. Like the box you open up first is like serial number like 77-001 is what you have. And then you go through and it's like 77-250 is the last. Or I'm sorry, no, there's 5 in each. So 1 second.
All right.
Oh, this looks like
So yeah, there's 50 boxes. So it's 001 and 050 is what you have. You have sequence.
All right.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep these in the original packaging and try to keep them in mint condition.
Yeah.
I feel like there may be a buyer out there.
Then in the other box that was found, it is a crate of squirt bottles that have universal solvent in them.
Whoa.
universal
Okay.
solvent. Does that dissolve anything?
I don't think that's
What is universal solvent exactly?
So universal solvent is used for getting rid of like space is like high level space like space epoxies. So the rabbit that's being held together with the epoxy, you can squirt it on the rabbit and it'll dissolve that epoxy.
I'm definitely sneaking a
Okay.
bottle of that.
Might be useful.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking a bottle of that, and I'm getting a box of throwing stars.
Yeah. So the solvent, if you were wanting to sell,
You understand? You're getting nothing. Nothing.
so
The only reason why we have these things is because of me.
there's 10
The epoxy and the throwing stars.
there's 10 bottles there's 10 bottles of solvent, and there's 50 boxes of the throwing stars. Each box has 5 throwing stars in it. The solvent, you can sell that for 10 credits a bottle. On the open market, in the black market, maybe 15. The throwing stars, you don't know how much those are worth right now.
You
Priceless.
said there's 10 bottles?
Yeah, there's 10 bottles of that solvent.
I mean, we might as well just keep it.
Yeah.
It might be handy.
It might. With
Throw
the
it on the old character
with the deck of cards, Santo, do you open that where you are, or do you take it to your room and open it in private?
Oh, that's my. Aside from the throwing stars and the bottle of solvent, that is my bunny rabbit from last
Okay.
session.
Okay, so
I'm keeping that.
So
What's that?
Do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you open it up, and inside there's 2 rings that are there. There is what appears to be a man's wedding band, and what appears to be actually there's 3 rings, excuse me, because there's a male wedding band, there's an engagement ring, and a wedding ring. A female's wedding ring as well.
Oh, perfect. You killed his wife. Outstanding.
Oh.
Well,
I
he's
just,
probably
like-
dead too already.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go right up on my shelf next to the bunny.
Yeah, just the playing cards. It just says Katrine. It just says Katrine's card. It looks like it's a bicycle deck of cards is what it is.
Yep.
So I think that is probably a good stopping point as any. Is what that's going to be there.
So we can't do anything while we're in.
No. While you're in drive
Super
space, there's
Boost,
no
right?
communication that comes in. There's no communication that can go out. Since you, since you were outside of a registered like space system, star system, you couldn't receive. There was any transmissions that could come into you because there wasn't an exchange
Right.
satellite that was nearby.
What can I do related to the hole in the airlock? Is there anything I could do with that? Like,
You could try to fix it while you're in drive space. I mean, well, we can do the fun things that are involved in that.
that sounds fun.
Okay, you want to try and do that?
Listen, man, he is a little man
Mm-hmm.
with big ideas.
Yeah. Okay.
Shira's going to issue a memo about explosives on board and how they need to be registered and inventoried.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Is the rocket launcher back?
It's in the cargo bay. I'm gonna have to figure that out before I can get it back.
How
to you.
many rockets you got?
I mean, did you anchor it down to anything, or did you just like?
Yeah, no,
Put it on the ground.
yeah.
No,
it's like
no.
a Shor's counterattack.
I understand Newton's laws
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah,
So
I
I
see.
definitely anchored it down.
Yeah, you would.
I don't think you do. You blew out our goddamn cargo hold. I don't think you understand them at all.
Yeah,
Listen,
Newtonian
We got-
physics definitely did not take a backseat this episode.
we got a crate full of throwing stars.
Of ninja stars, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, totally worth it.
There is, I don't. That's
Why
amazing.
is sequence number 77670 missing?
It's not.
There-
It's 77-001 to 77-050.
This is out of character. This is the best loot I have ever gotten from a role playing game.
Yeah.
I don't get magic swords. Screw that nonsense,
Ninja stars, a whole box of them, 250 of them.
dude. Like middle school me would be. Oh man,
Middle school you is high-fiving you somewhere. Okay, so anyway, yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do the. You're gonna try and go out because I don't think anyone's gonna stop you from trying to fix this thing while we're in drive space, right?
Oh
Have
no.
at it, buddy. That sounds dangerous. Go
I think
right
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
try and
need-
I don't know. Maybe I'll try and swerve a couple of times, see if I can knock him out.
I'd say Shiro's just gonna be back behind him, like pushing him the whole time. Okay, so, so going out into so you're gonna go out through the secondary airlock, correct?
I'm trying to get out that way and go back into the cargo hold so I can
Mhm.
at least put a patch on it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming my toolkit has some sort of like a patching solution.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
You got an unpatching solution?
Do you
You got some
have
salt?
No,
do you have,
that's,
like,
uh,
a screen? Do you have the what's the 1 second?
It's called the something wall, like
Yeah.
synth wall, or
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find that really quick here. Combat meta tool. What is it? It's the Atmo filter.
Insta panel,
Yeah, the Insta panel. Where's that at?
tools and medicine,
Tools
page
and medicine.
42.
There it is. Yep. Do you have an Insta panel with you?
No.
Okay,
think
you
so.
would need an Insta panel in order to patch that hole properly.
There's nothing else. Like I could figure out something probably. It might not be.
I mean, yeah, you could probably figure something out. You'd have to use your jerry rig ability that you have access to.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna rely on your jerry rigging abilities. Awesome. Do you have grav boots on by chance? Just a question.
Nope.
Okay. Beautiful. So, we see Shiro or Santo. Do you do this when everybody else is asleep, or do you just go? Like,
Oh, I definitely make it aware what I'm gonna be doing. Like I'm gonna ask for the harness, the climbing harness, but that's about it.
okay. Okay.
Maybe wait, did you get rope, Shiro? Or
Yeah, he did.
I got rope.
He got TL4
Yeah.
rope. That's for the
ask you
ship.
for some rope? Not all of it, just some of it.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna make sure that I at least minimize the chance that I will fly off into space.
Approved.
Okay, so you go down to the ship's locker, you grab the harness and the rope that's there. I mean, it's definitely enough rope to get you, because it's a TL4 rope, so I imagine it can like extend a little bit.
I've got two 40-foot coils of rope.
Okay, so you have 80 feet of rope that you have at your disposal. Because I mean, it's TL4 rope, so I imagine it's got like a magnetic connecting point that you can do, as opposed to like tying the rope off, because that'd just be lame. So you have
Actually, you attach them with a meta tool. The two ends.
Okay. Do you have a meta tool by chance? Anybody?
Is that a separate tool?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably not then,
Okay.
unless it comes inside the toolkit.
No, it doesn't. It's a separate thing. It's a little wrist-mounted thing that has a bunch of different little tools in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
No, I don't
the
have
way
one.
I was reading it was like a meta tool is kind of like a toolkit light.
Yeah.
You have a toolkit. You have everything that's in a meta tool. But I don't know. I may be wrong.
Yeah, it might be like if you had a post-tech toolkit, he might be able to do it. But the meta tool just has like little tools that pop out of it. It's like a Swiss Army knife is the meta tool. Is what it is. And it does, but it has more specialties. Like you can do some things that the astronautic toolkit does. You can do some post-tech stuff, but yeah, that's how that is.
Catch all.
I'm gonna have to give me one of those.
Yeah, they're pretty handy. So with your astronautic toolkit, though, I imagine you can probably figure something out because you're good at that stuff of how to get the rope put together.
It doesn't
So-
need to be perfect.
Yeah. So you go up into the airlock, and the airlock lifts you up to the point, and you see the other section of the door open. What you see when you look out into what you assume would be the black of space, because even at the monitors, when you guys go into drive space, it still shows the image that was there the last. It doesn't show like how it looks really. You just see the same star field is what it is, and you can like cycle through like saved images of what you want to show when you're doing that. But what you see is this multi rainbow color panoramic thing that's just like all around the ship, and it's just flying past you. Like you can't make heads or tails of if your ship is facing up or if it's facing down, if it's sideways. You're between dimensions, essentially. Is what it is how I believe the space travel actually works to where you're moving at such a fast rate of speed. When you get up onto the thing, can I get you to make a mental effects save, please?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make a note of that.
Space madness.
Something.
Great.
Okay.
It can only be a net positive for Santo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Gain
Okay.
some warp powers.
Yeah, so you are able to, I'm going to actually write down what you actually got there, so it's going to play into what happens here. So, you're able to go down to the thing, so you need to jerry-rig something. Go ahead and roll your D6.
The D6.
Yeah, because you'll get there. You're going to get there just because you have the rope and you have the climbing harness. Is what happens.
Takes me 1 minute.
You're a man on a mission. So as you are climbing along the exterior of the hull, these lights are going past you. You hear sounds. You're not sure if they're in your head or out in space. You're certain it couldn't be out in space because space has no sound. You know this.
Because there's no air in space.
Because there's no air in space.
Right.
You see ahead of you. Have you ever seen the movie Donnie Darko?
No, I have heard of it. I have not seen it.
Okay. Well, you see there's these strange tendrils that extend out from the drive space, and they kind of whip across your helmet, and they like whip they like go into you, like you see them. They look
And they like pass through
someone.
me.
Yeah, they pass through you. Is what happens as you're going through as you're going through. We just see, as the audience, we see you in the suit, and we see these tendrils just like reach and like caress you, and we see the entirety of you just getting roped over them by. They're just roping over you. So you're climbing this whole time, and you get down there, and you slide yourself into the ship, and you feel, these tendrils like still coming off of you. Like we can still see, like when you go and grab something, your arm is like vibrating with these tendrils that are on you, and they're the multicolor. And we see you put, the pieces of the neoprene like up, and you're jerry rigging this thing put together. Go ahead and make your tech astronautic toolkit. With your
All right,
with
so
the toolkit, I think you get a +1.
Okay.
Because you actually have the toolkit now.
Let's see. Yep. Tech astronautic. Whoops, I'm on the wrong window. There we go.
Oh, no, yeah, you just no longer had a -1 to it, so you still got a 9. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to fix it in that minute. It's totally fine. Inside the ship, you guys get the readout of from the computer. Hull breach repaired. Cargo bay pressurizing.
Just go over the comms real quick. If I can do that, can I go over the comms?
Your comms have been a little fucked up. They don't work anymore in your vaccine.
Well, I'm just gonna like do it just out of force of habit. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, you still call, but you get nothing
Yeah.
back. Nobody hears you. Your
Yeah,
the vac suit has been fucked.
I'm just gonna I'm just doing it
Mm-hmm.
for my mental. Because I was like, all right, guys, no problem. Got the breach patched up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be heading back now.
Yeah, and you turn, so like you're staring at the thing. You have your hand, like you have your whatever how you communicate through the compad, through the vac suit, and you turn, and you see a table in front of you, that's sitting there, and it's done up in like a nice dinner. What was the primary culture that you were from? What was the language that they spoke?
Lombardi.
That's right. So you see a green glass wine bottle that has like the basket holder on the bottom. You see good like a northern Italian setup of food, and you hear like accordion music somewhere.
I'm just gonna look at it. Do it? Can I look around?
Yeah.
And is it still just like the warping space, but it's there?
So the warping space that's stopped. It's not happening anymore. You shut the hull breach has been fixed. You fixed that. So everything's stabilizing, but there's this table that's sitting in the middle of the cargo hold that has two chairs at it. There's a candle in the middle of the table. Otherwise, the cargo bay is pitch black. It's just pitch black.
Oh, I see. So I patched it. I went inside.
Yeah.
I'm inside the cargo hold and I patched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been the easier way to fix it.
Okay. So yeah, then I just. No one's responding.
No.
I don't really feel like I need them to respond. I know that I patched up the thing, so I'm just gonna entertain this process.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over, sit down, try to sit down.
Yeah, so you go
Get a
and
nice big fork full of polenta.
Yeah. So Shiro, I imagine you're in the bridge, right? Shiro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're watching the camera feed, and you see Santo. You see him come in through the hole that he made. You see him patch the hole with his jerry-rigging abilities. It looks like a pretty good patch. And then you see him just like walk over and collapse on the ground is what you see. You just see him collapse through the camera. Santo, what you envision is you sitting down at this table, and then your vac suit just disappears. It just melts away, and you're left in like a nice like maroon blazer. You have a jacket on that has like big lapels that stick out over the top of the blazer's lapels, and essentially you get transported back like we see like the time shift happen, where you go back in time to 1965 northern Italy is what happens. And you're sitting at this bistro, and there's a woman who's sitting across from you who's done up in like that, that mid 60s kind of, not quite 70s fantastic dress style. Like she doesn't have like paisley on, but she's got like the big done up hair, and she's got big gaudy earrings on. And
What
she's
did
just
you do?
she's just sitting across, just like flirting with you and laughing, and just you're conversing to each other in Italian, in Lombardy Italian. And she's,
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
yeah, he's having a good time. That's all he knows. So Shiro, you see that happen where Santo just collapses on the ground. What do you do? at that?
What did you do? What did you do? Well, this is probably On's department, so I'll let her know.
this is something On can deal with. Yeah. So do you comms just
Santos
to On?
collapsed in the cargo bay.
Oh. Okay. I'll get him.
Yeah. So you just,
It's pressurized, right?
yeah. You get up there and like
Seems to be.
yeah.
Like I assume I've got some sort of atmospheric monitor. I can see that it's pressurized.
Yeah. The computer lets you guys know that yes, it is stabilized.
Cool. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going down there.
Exactly like that. I need to share that with everybody if anyone's watching. So yes, exactly
great.
like this.
We're having a good time.
This is what Santo now looks like. Exactly, just like that. And it's one of these girls. It's like the girl in the white, off on this side, right here.
Exactly like my grandparents, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Is that your granddad?
Yeah, well, I mean, not specifically, but
Okay.
basically.
I didn't know.
Isn't that from a movie?
No, he's from, they're from the south of Italy, actually. So, slightly different, but,
Yeah.
you know.
So
And also, they came over like 30 years earlier.
okay. So yeah, On you. I imagine you run, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Shiro told me he collapsed, so yeah. I guess
In addition to me collapsing, your rocket launcher is
Yes.
also potentially.
my
in the
primary concern is the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, Santo's secondary concern. So yeah, you run down the steps, and you see the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher's fine.
Oh, good.
You see,
go check on.
Santo down there. His faceplate is cracked because he hit the ground hard as shit. His suit is just charred and destroyed.
Jeez.
Like there's no way that he survived in space with the way his suit looks right now.
Oh boy.
It's like smoke is coming off of him still.
Right. I'm gonna cut him out of the suit.
Yeah.
With
So
my-
yeah. So you cut him through. You pull him out. His nose. Like we see you pull the helmet off, and this is probably where we're gonna stop tonight. We see you pull his helmet off after everything else. Like we see like the whole like from behind view of you like tearing like the vac suit off, and we see the helmet fly, and we see him kind of lying. Like I guess are you holding him?
Yeah.
Okay. We see him, and there's blood that's like coming out of his ears, out of his nose, out of the corners of his mouth, and out of the corners of his eyes, and he's just passed the fuck out. Like he's not responding. And then we cut back to Santo raising a glass of wine
Yep.
as the sun sets with this beautiful Italian woman, and then we cut to credits.
What the heck? Where did you go, man?
Nice.
Like get a Lazarus patch on that fool.
I don't think
I
anybody
don't think
else.
that's gonna help much.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody else in this group knows, but Q definitely knows. I am not afraid to open the book
Yeah, he's
and
not-
read the book.
He's not afraid to open the book and read the book. Just like he's not afraid to walk outside into fucked up space. All right.
Yeah, probably a big risk.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Well, that'll do us for a little bit. I know we won't be able to meet back up on the 19th because I have work. So the next episode that we'll have will be on the 2nd of September. It should be anyway. I think I'm pretty good on that one. I'll have to double check. But that should be the next one. I'll kind of post online. I'll let you guys know as well when we'll meet up again. I might be able to shift around some dates here in the near future.
All right.
But yeah.
That sounds good. That's a good game, everybody.
Right on.
I will
glad
formally
we,
apologize here. I'm sorry, guys.
Shit, you dead.
Yeah, you're never touching my rocket launcher again. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, guys.
Nah, you're good.
Rocket
But,
launcher privileges revoked.
Rocket launcher. Yes, you no longer have access to the rocket launcher. No, that's fine. Yeah, that adds.
Like you see in that heavy weapons box where it says -1. Just don't mess with.
Well, I hooked it up remotely via my data slab
Yeah.
using the receiver from my data slab.
Quick question: did anyone have any goals that they achieved that they set before the session started?
No.
Well, I
Let's
use
see.
the rocket launcher, so I wouldn't say that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm still waiting on proof of concept because we can't seem to make a job work.
Yeah.
I haven't learned Russian yet.
Yeah.
Haven't found the tracking device yet.
Nope.
Haven't paid our maintenance costs yet. Haven't upgraded the spike drive. No.
Okay.
No.
Santo, did you achieve a goal today? Or I think you caused the apparatus for your goal to happen, but you didn't make it.
Okay, so here are the two
Alright.
goals that I have, and I'm gonna do it word for word.
You fail at your nobody blows up goal.
I
Right.
put successfully
negative-
repair an inoperable component.
Okay.
So I don't know if I did that or not.
I mean, you did make the cargo bay. I mean, the cargo bay is still inoperable, so
Right.
it's just pressurized now, so there's less of a chance of like people dying from being in it. So,
And then
but you
the
can't open up the
second
main
one,
door.
second one is don't blow everyone up.
You spaced
Yeah.
5 people, so by blowing them up.
You blew all on our own ship.
It's not everyone,
you,
though.
You blew up the inside of your ship, but you didn't kill the 4 people inside your ship.
See?
You didn't achieve your goal.
Okay.
You did not achieve your goal. I'm sorry.
I just
Blew
like
some
how
people
I put that goal there, and
Yeah.
then I knew what I was doing, and I still did it. I totally,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, nobody gets any extra XP tonight. No XP period actually on that one. When we come back though, you guys will be coming into Banderas. Like we won't go through the whole like other 4 days or however long it was
Right.
for that. So, alrighty. Well, you guys have a good one. Thanks again.
0
for...
XP, guys.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Stars without
Sweet.
numbers. It's a good
Sweet.
game. Thanks for everyone that watched on stream. Again, I'm gonna keep classifying it as Dungeons and Dragons because people actually watch Dungeons and Dragons. There's one guy that had Stars Without Numbers and he had 0 views. So sorry for that guy. But yeah, I'll address chat when I want to and when I can. I can't do it when I'm on break. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.